The 2016 Major League Lacrosse Collegiate Draft presented by Cascade. We do have a trade to announce. It just was announced here as Atlanta picks up Scott Ratliff, the defender from Boston. In that trade, Boston also sending the 2016 15th overall pick and the 2017 a third-round pick in the supplemental draft. Meanwhile, Boston picking up Brody Merrill, Mike Pellegrino, and Justin Turri, plus the 2017 first-round pick for Atlanta.
It feels like a big weight off my chest for sure. It's been an interesting offseason. You know, with the announcement of the team, I definitely knew that this is something that could potentially take place, and kind of sitting in limbo and not really knowing for sure where I was going to play was stressful. So I'm really excited to just know now and move forward and be a part of this organization.
The Atlanta Blaze, with their first ever collegiate pick in Major League Lacrosse history, have selected Miles Jones, midfield, Duke.
Scott Ratliff, such a key acquisition for them, coming over from Boston, a shot to score, and there is your historic first goal.
Nice move by Casey and a goal.
Powell gets it done.
Leader this evening starting to come now.
Getting that Preakness range.
Pinnell with a shot and a goal.
Cannons will have 3.3. Belisle go long, and it's in the net! Are you kidding me?
Get out of here!
It's in the net! What was Brody Merrill?
And so there was 3 seconds left on the clock, and both Mitch, Belisle, and I grabbed the ball really at the same time, and I just said, I'm gonna try 2 here, and just threw up a prayer, and you know, didn't really even see it go in. Just saw the reaction of my teammates, and obviously we were all really excited, and you know, just that we had new life and to send the game into overtime.
Manny, great night with 6 goals. Ebola, goal! Davey Ebola has won it for Boston.
Here comes a roll.
Fire! Oh my God!
Westberg leaving with style.
That's right.
Look, I've ever seen. I have to say, this is a first for me.
Yeah.
This is a first. I've seen plenty of athletes ejected from games
Rip
before.
their jerseys off.
We're never taking a sort of a victory lap.
Yeah.
On the way out, signing autographs.
I'll sign a few
That's
of
kind of
these.
cool. I like that.
Adams gonna hurry. Adams, the stop, and a goal! Brett Adams, superb! To Miles Jones, ride by Hawkins, and Hawkins wins the turnover. Outstanding play, here he comes. Josh Hawkins with 2 goals tonight. Hawkins, the ride, and the goal! Oh, that was pure effort once again by Josh Hawkins.
Florida looks to send the legend, Casey Powell, out with the win. Here comes Casey Powell. Working against Hawkins. Powell dodges, fires, and scores!
I'm going to be heavily involved in the game. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just won't be wearing this 22 jersey anymore.
The possession continues for Pinnell on the rebound. They get a stop here. Mark that save down.
But they don't! A new record in Major League Lacrosse for RP3. Oh my! He just took Jackson Place to school.
He's telling his team.
I don't think he has to nowadays. It's John Grant Jr.
Flu or something?
It's certainly not the problem tonight. Oh, man.
Be a tremendous asset to individual players.
Junior scores while falling down.
After that.
Run 2 ball on the Major League Lacrosse All-Star Game.
Oh, Junior!
Absurd! But they got to find a way to contain this man. He's looking for 8 is enough, and he gets it.
Stop.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Stop. He would curl you.
I mean, I'm doing my 25-pound curls. This
9.
Junior has 9
9.
times.
What's the...
Junior with 5 on the shot clock.
Oh.
He's got it! He's got it! Major League Lacrosse history!
1918, your final as Denver wins its 2nd Steinfeld Cup in the last 3 years.
We had our backs against the wall, and these guys just keep coming back. All year they came back. Tonight things weren't looking so good at halftime for us, but they just, as their hashtag says, they refuse to lose.
Are we going to see you next year?
I'm just going to worry about tonight first, not next year. I'm going to win the post game, and then I'll worry about that at a later time.
It's just an incredible team effort.
I don't know what to say. It was awesome. It was awesome.
It's incredible. Second title in 3 years feels pretty good, and to have family here and to win it for the Denver organization and keep growing the sport in Colorado, it's a dream. It's awesome.
Seconds going over the top and beating Adams is Kavanagh.
Finds Wolf. Wolf, as has been the case in the second half, checked by Sullivan. Draws the double team. Shot score between the legs, backwards, tumbling is Boltus.
Travis Eldridge alongside Evan Washburn here for the 2017 MLL Draft.
With the first overall selection in the 2017 Major League Lacrosse Collegiate Draft, the Florida Launch select Dylan Malloy, Brown attack.
I mean, it's a pretty great feeling. I couldn't be more excited to be helping out the Florida Launch now when I'm moving forward with lacrosse, and just excited to play more lacrosse now.
The second pick in the 2017 MLL Draft, the Boston Cannons select Sergio Perkovic, Notre Dame midfield.
This is awesome. I'm super excited to be a part of Boston. This is actually my first time in Boston this weekend, and it's an amazing city, and I've had an awesome time, and I'm excited to get drafted by Boston and play for the Boston Cannons.
Flags down here. Byrne throws us a warm out. What a goal! Falling to the turf backwards. Remarkable goal by Byrne. Fourth we go. Here's Crotty. Crotty heads behind, kicks it out. Here's Williams. He scores! Peacock in front. Behind the back shot and scoring is Matanowski. Trying to dodge inside. Now the shot and the goal. A golden goal by Marcus Holman.
500th career point for Paul Rabel.
The Bees' Greg Gurenlian becoming the first player in MLL history to win 2,000 career faceoffs.
The Boston Cannons trade attackman Will Manny to the New York Lizards as part of a deal that sends midfielder Dave Lawson to Boston. Manny, one of Boston's captains, was leading the Cannons in points with 30 on the year, comprised of 18 goals and 12 assists. He was drafted by Boston back in 2013 and recently passed the 200-point mark for his NLL career.
Yeah, that shocked a lot of folks. In return, the Cannons get Dave Lawson, who was also named to this year's All-Star team. The Middies spending parts of 2 seasons in New York after initially being drafted by Ra-Cha-Cha back in 2013. Lawson helping lead Duke to the NCAA championship that very same year, Margot.
Here it is in full detail. The Cannons send Manny and Joe Locascio to New York in exchange for Lawson and defensive midfielder Chris LaPierre.
Rabel, oh, what a pass in front from Manny.
And Thompson, can he get one off? Wow!
Inside for Jordan Wolf. What a stop by Nico Amato. Rebound in front. Picked up by White. Unbelievable finish! Joe White!
It's not often that you see a toe drag in the MLL, let alone a pole doing a toe drag. So where did you kind of pick that move up?
Yeah, so I mean, obviously it's funny because I've only been playing long sticks since my freshman year in college. So I mean, now it's a long time. But you know, when I first started, that's why I cradle at the top of the stick, because I didn't really know how to do that with a pole. I was a short stick growing up. I played lacrosse forever with a short stick. So you know, that's where that mentality comes from. That's just I put my hands as wide as I possibly can and try to act like it's a short stick.
Here's Lyle Thompson, 4 goals, 2 assists. Very comfortable. Oh my God!
Pass in front, knocked away by Kelly. He'll fling it the length of the field. Oh!
It was definitely a special moment, something I'll never forget. I don't think I'll ever do something that cool ever.
Pennell up top, Ratliff in the middle from Matthews. Tough pass, even a harder shot.
You gotta be kidding me.
Scored that, and a flag comes down.
The Metro teams within one and a half games of each other. And this game, part of a series of back-to-back.
And what a goal that time by Dylan Malloy. Connor trying to work his way in. And what a goal. And Josh Byrne finds the net.
If Chesapeake continues to stay organized and work a 2-man game.
Kanowski to Byrne, who scores. Inside, behind the back, does it go in? It does! Another terrific goal by the Rattlers. Mike Lazor finishes.
Sometimes for young rookies, that's what it takes to put, goals early. And you can tell he's starting to feel it.
And he did it again!
like a Mack truck coming down the field.
All right, so with 3:24 left to go, walk us through maybe some. Oh, that's a great check by Carol Lunas.
With the old.
We haven't seen that dead check in a long time.
Butt end.
And all of a sudden we're tied.
Miles Jones, little give and go to Colin Heacock. Down low to Josh Byrne. And ladies and gentlemen, there is your Major League Lacrosse rookie record holder now for goals in a rookie campaign. 45 seconds left to go. Byrne, one-handed. A thing of beauty. Josh Byrne.
Which is why you're seeing
shot, score!
We're knotted up at 17 apiece, and then under 5 minutes to go, it's McCardle one more time. This time feeding Mariano. 18-17. A couple of big saves from Austin Count down the stretch, and that would be it. The launch into the MLL playoffs for the first time in franchise history.
And I want to thank you. I want to thank my team. I want to thank my coaches. I want to thank my family. I want to thank you guys. Because I love you. Thanks for loving me.
The Denver Outlaws are heading back to the championship game.
And they will win on their home surface to advance to the MLL championship game.
And the winner is Jack Kelly, Denver Outlaws.
Thank you. Just want to say thanks to everybody who voted for me. More importantly, congrats to the other nominees. They were fantastic. Any of those guys could have won this award. Special shout out to Austin Count, who wasn't nominated but just was incredible to watch this year. Thanks to my family, friends, girlfriend, and especially my teammates. You guys are awesome.
And the winner is Tom Schreiber, midfield Ohio Machine.
Hey everyone, checking in from the Minneapolis airport here. Just wanted to say thank you for this amazing honor, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Congratulations to Jack Kelly and Peter Baum for unbelievable seasons. And a huge thank you to just everyone on the machine. I think this is a year where we could have 5 or 6 guys on our team that are more than deserving for this honor, and I think this is really just the result of amazing team play, and can't wait to get after it tomorrow. And again, a sincere thank you to everyone.
They would go on to win 17-12. Quite a run to finish this game. Marcus Holman picking up MVP honors with 4 and 3.
Yeah, I feel great. It's my favorite thing in the world to do. So I don't have many complaints. And again, to be here and to win with these guys has just been incredible.
It was incredible. I think I wasn't sure how it was going to feel. In college, you go through all the stuff you go through, and then you win one. And I wasn't sure if it was going to be comparable, and I was completely wrong. This is incredible.
I kind of just was like, guys, we're playing selfish lacrosse. Like, guys are trying to do it on their own. Our defense wasn't communicating. Our offense wasn't talking. And, I just really challenged our team that that's not who we are. And if you want to go out like that, I'm not going down like that at all, because that's not who we are.
With the first overall selection in the 2018 MLL draft, the Boston Cannons select Trevor Baptiste, face-off, Denver.
It feels great. It's a huge honor, and I'm really excited to be able to play at the next level.
With the second overall selection in the 2018 MLL draft, the Atlanta Blaze select Connor Kelly, midfield, Maryland.
It's an awesome experience. Obviously, the MLL is a great league. They have so many great players, and to be held in that such a high regard and to be drafted at number 2, it's truly an honor with such a great class that I'm competing with.
With the third overall selection in the 2018 MLL draft, the Charlotte Hounds select Connor Fields, Attack, Albany.
It's really exciting. Just hearing my name called, and thank you to Charlotte. I'm really excited and I'm grateful for this opportunity.
KAVANAGH works his way inside, slips behind the back, shot counted.
Rambo against Dundon. Rambo falling down, back backhands one in.
Stutter step, trying to get free, feeds it behind the net for Pennell. Pennell in front, want to pass to BOCKLET, behind the back, scores it.
The only guys at the X today. And Dallas with the ground ball. Lazor had it, but he's dispossessed. And Earhart gets it.
Caro, Tucker, Zapante.
There it is, got to have that grounder though.
This ball in from his knees. What an incredible goal by Ryan Tucker.
Wolf in front, and Dallas wins. Ty Thompson from Jordan Wolf.
He's a left-handed attackman.
And there's a goal. I believe it's Cannizzaro. No, beg your pardon, Marcus Holman going to the ground, and he'll get the first of the season for Ohio.
Individual effort there from Marcus Holman off the quick restart. And this is what you want to see out of Marcus Holman.
Across the field, feed to Holman, and beats Drew Adams, and then jumps into the arms of Ambler. Holman, bang. 1, 2, 3, and Holman buries it into the back of the net for already his 4th goal of the first half. Buries another one for his 5th of the first half. That was a new angle. Normally you see Holman on the wing, but this one from out on top of the point.
I'm laughing because it's, once again, Schreiber to Holman. The point is he looks off Holman. You see him look him off. Do you see that?
Unbelievable. Holman for his 7th again from Schreiber after the pass was deflected by Zenker, and Marcus Holman's 7th of the game.
And guess who's wide open in front?
Marcus Holman, one-on-one with Adams, scores!
Still 25 minutes of game left.
Holman sheds 3 of the defender and bounces one in for his 9th goal. Ohio now has an 18-7 lead, and Marcus Holman has got half of them. There has been little hesitation from Marcus Holman today, as he now has his 10th of the afternoon. Number 11.
But I think on the machine side, everybody knows how good they are. Marcus Holman with 11 goals. I'm not really surprised with that, to be honest. He's dialed in right now.
Standing ovation in the stands for Marcus Holman, just announced his that 11th goal. Even his teammates dropped their sticks and were applauding down there.
Yeah, I mean, you find yourself in that flow state where you can't really see anything, and you're kind of in the zone. And my teammates are continuing to throw the ball to me and get me open. And when they encourage me to shoot the ball, man, I'm going to let it rip.
Hurry. This is the matchup you got to look out for.
Oh, Pennell with a wild move.
Like we see here with Marcus Holman being guarded by a shorty with 5 seconds on the shot clock.
Oh, what a shot! Backhand by Holman.
Playing in the indoor league with the Georgia Swarm. Trevor Baptiste, there's number 1! Barber racing downhill, kick out by McCardle. And a beautiful shot and a finish by Brian Cole.
Lots of space, and a save made by Kelly.
And he beat him to the end line. Unbelievable.
First he made the save on Marcus Holman.
It's not just the save, but look how he just gets on his horse.
On Connor Busak. Otherwise, I mean, those are just good goals. Good pass out front. Oh, Kelly makes the save. Literally took it right off the stick of Dylan Malloy.
And now Currier. Trying to get around Bassett, and he shovels it home.
Rabel able to recover. Looking for that point to go ahead, and there it is. The new MLL all-time leading scorer.
We are tied at 3. All behind the back, shot counted for Will Manny.
Right-handed from the invert.
3 seconds on the shot clock for Cuccinella. One-handed wrapper scores.
Look at this move. Smell you later. Stick a corner with no angle. That's ridiculous.
Houtier gets free. This kid. Come with Kuche.
I mean, Denver's going to be missing a number of guys the next time they're out against.
Oh! Goal is good. It is good.
Boy, Ballestry. Oh, wow!
Here you go, Miles Jones. 2 goals through 2 quarters. Gets his 3rd on the dive.
Team USA taking on the players that did not make the cut. ML All-Stars looking for some revenge on this team. Here's overtime, and here is the game winner. The hero of the night for the ML All-Stars, it's Will the Man Manny from the wing. He scores the game winner, and the MLL All-Stars
will go on to win this one 15-14.
Down by 4 or 3, and with 4.5 minutes left, you're in a good spot there in the MLL, just how fast the game is. So Connor Busick is a man and runs through the checks, and then at the end, right, that's lacrosse in a nutshell, where you're just in a great spot at the right time. One slight decision by a defender to go underneath a pick and shoot from 8 yards, and I was fortunate enough that went in.
But go at this with only 4. Palasek got in front and scores! Huge goal by Tommy Palasek.
Ends up in a possession for the other team.
Connor Kelly, great save by Austin Kaut. Here comes Kaut out of there with it. Look at Austin Kaut going across midfield. Austin Kaut taking a 2-pointer. How often do you see that, Jazz Woodson?
Oh, great find.
And
goal.
McCardle
coming into this game, and I think Adler was just like, hey, don't forget about me.
Zach Currier, the highlight reel goal.
I think that one might have hit the back of the net on the far side. And of course, Gutterding, the rookie, and then able to keep his stick away from 2 really big swings by Durkin.
And as this right out in front. Oh, what a save by Gettleman. Holman, bounce pass in transition, score.
He's open too.
Tyler Warner right in front. Save made by Rogers.
It looks like maybe Jackson Place got a stick on that one. Goosed it out.
Oh, what a pass by Malloy.
Rogers.
His attention to detail off ball is impressive. Behind the back, Lyle Thompson.
10 on the shot clock for Williams. Skips one through.
Pennell, there it is. The record, breaking his own record with now 75 points. You make it look easy. Give us a little bit more insight about how much really goes into what you do. Oh, whoa. Give us a little more insight as
that scared me, that noise.
Yeah.
The MLL semifinals, and we are underway in Annapolis. Here we go. Thompson with 2 seconds. Passes, and the pass was high, and the time runs out. And the Denver Outlaws will, in fact, go back to the MLL championship game.
So play by Joel White, who's stuck with it, and Joel White lays out. 2 seconds, 1, and guess who's got it? Fittingly, Galloway holds on to it. Dallas going to the championship game.
It's the MLL Honors Award Show, live from Charleston, South Carolina.
Receiving an award with Coach Huntley's name on it means absolutely everything to me. There's so many things that come to mind that I could call on about him that affected me and influenced me in the last few years and getting to play for him. But the truth is, to be included in a list of names like that with guys like Josh Hawkins and John Galloway, that really means everything. And probably the number one thing that drew me to this league and to playing pro lacrosse was to put myself in an environment where I could be around people like that. And Coach Huntley, everything that he did for me as a coach, the biggest thing that stood out to me was the impact he made on me off the field, the interest that he took in me off the field, and not just me, but every player. I don't think there's maybe anybody in the history of our sport that's made an impact on indoor lacrosse, outdoor lacrosse, Canadian lacrosse, American lacrosse, in the way that Coach Huntley did. So it's an absolute honor to receive this award, and I'm really grateful. Thanks.
And this year's winner is Rob Pennell. Attack up for the New York Lizards.
This is Rob Pennell's first Most Valuable Player Award. Earlier tonight, he was named the Offensive Player of the Year for the 2nd time in his career and won the Rookie of the Year award in 2013.
What it takes to have success in this league, and it was luck, hard work, and great teammates. And as I said earlier, I think this year, more than any year that I've been in this league, I just had a great group of guys around me, and I've had the most fun that I've had playing the game in a while. And I think that allowed for me to have the season I did, but just enjoy the sport and enjoy my teammates. And we had a lot of fun on the field and off the field, and I think that led to the success that we had.
Well, there is MUSC Stadium in Charleston. It was sunny and beautiful. No rain to worry about, folks. Your final, Denver 16, Dallas 12.
And we are here with Matt BOCKLET of the Denver Outlaws. You told Park Carcaterra before this game that this was going to be it. So you go out a Major League Lacrosse champion. What does that mean?
It means the world. It's amazing. Playing for the Outlaws was a very special experience. I was fortunate enough to do it for 10 years. I can't think of a better way to go out. Unbelievable. I love it.
I know when you left Boston, this was a big decision. You did it because you wanted to win a championship now. Now that you won it, what does it feel like?
It's amazing, man. It's 6 years of work. You know our league. You know it really well, man. It's hard to get to this spot, and it's hard to win it, and we did it. So, I mean, like you said, I made a decision to come to Denver, and it freaking paid off, man.
3 and 5 years, is this a dynasty?
That's for somebody else to decide. It's just, we have a great organization starting at the top. You know, the Broncos are first rate in athletics, you know, and have that, you know, infrastructure and that culture behind us. We've got great leaders on the team. You know, about 4 of these guys were on the 14, our first championship.
3 out of the last 5 years, is this a dynasty?
I think so. By definition, I think so.
Look for Grant to try to post up on the goal line extended. Lobs one back up top. And a shot by KAVANAGH, scores.
Wasserman with a beautiful split and a shovel to the top corner.
Zach Currier going at it with Justin PUGAL from the Cannons. And Currier got some words in on the field. A little bit of pushing and shoving there. Got some in off the field as well afterwards. Take a listen.
It's lacrosse. Sometimes you have games like this, sometimes you don't. If we play them tomorrow, we could have a friendly game, who knows. But today got chippy, and at the end of the game, you have to put it all aside and shake people's hands. So the fact that 77 thinks that you can just walk off the field and not shake hands, like, what a baby.
11 final. Malloy with a nice little tap to himself. Malloy rumbling towards the cage. Overpowers Edwards, spins and scores!
Right there, they got numbers coming back. They send it to Commissio on the side in the middle. Shot, save Morocco!